Hello and welcome back to Space Engineers. Apparently we are attacking an asteroid. We're not happy with this asteroid. This asteroid has been very cruel to us. So we are not happy with this asteroid. But actually there's an enemy on the other side of the asteroid, and all our weapons have basically decided, right, let's take aim at where are you moving? Oh, it's going back. Okay. They've lost it. They've lost the target. There we go. Thank you very much for joining us in today's video. Last time out, I did a tour of the ship, finding all the bits that need to be fixed and will be fixed over the next couple of, I suppose, few episodes, maybe 3 or 4. There is a meteor storm inbound, but it doesn't matter because the sun, well, it's going to attack us from that side. We should be able to take care of it very easily. In today's video, what I'm going to be doing is, since we binned a lot of oxygen in the last video, I'm going to be doing a little bit of mining, and I'm going to grab some ice that is on this rock, and that will also give me a chance to, if I go over here, check out this docking port which Sociopath has extended for my use. So make sure you stay tuned. Let's get started. I have a feeling this is not going to work so well, just because it's me flying, and anytime I fly, things don't go so well when it comes to docking ports. So let's see. Right, step 1 is going to be getting this vehicle out. That's going to be step 1.
No fuel.
Apparently it has no fuel. Why do you not have any fuel? Maybe I've got to switch it on. That's why. There we go. Okay. Let's immediately detach. Which I've forgotten how to do. It's P. And we will do this. Why did it... Oh, let go. Okay, so I'm going to try and do this without dampers, because I think that's going to be the best option I have. Apparently we have gold here as well.
Oh, hello, Sus.
Wait,
that's funny. I was about to remove that block as well.
Go through the door.
Why is there an airlock here when we already have one on the front? Okay.
I don't know. I had to get an airlock to get inside.
But there's one on the nose right above.
Yeah, but that one is too hard.
Oh no, you have to move very, very slightly.
I was looking if we could move the airlocks to the side, but I'm not.
Now the problem I'm about to have here is we have an iron asteroid very, very close to us.
Not fencing.
I'm going to see if I can turn this ship around.
I actually think that was better, Sus.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Have them on boats.
There we go.
Yeah. Because it never made sense. The one in the tip was just a temporary thing anyway.
No, the issue is we will not get the doors nicely unless we can remove those conveyors.
I should point out, Sociopath, the fact that you've cut this hole into the iron is actually really good, because it gives me enough room to take the miner out. It's just about enough room.
But just put in a corner airlock here.
Yeah, but that means that the door will be open on one side and closed on the other side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, I shan't be grabbing just ice, because I've just found gold and
like
platinum,
this.
so we'll be grabbing that too.
What's the problem?
And now,
I mean, alternatively, you could push the airlock itself one in, and then put in a big ass door there, like a airlock door.
It does say if we can remove that conveyor, I can
no.
use trade ones here.
That shouldn't even be necessary. Yeah, but if you, where did I put?
Oh wait, you mean if we put them there,
Here. Here
and
where I
then we
am.
can have.
Yeah, one of the big
What
round
kind?
airlock doors here.
Right, so I'll just grab ice from, I don't know, this bottom bit here. Are they on?
No,
They're
that, that,
active. Here we go.
that's not working because now we have that corner.
No. Okay, first off, where did I put those doors?
And that is literally how easy it is to grab ice with these omni drill things. What are these drills called?
Omni something num-nums.
Alright, so basically we have the same idea of what they're called. Now, the problem I'm going to have is docking this ship. Because I have no reference. So first thing I need to do is be looking upwards, trying to figure out where this is. So line this up first.
Can you come out? Can you just move out still?
Right.
No, I'm dying of no energy. 2 seconds.
That's where that is. So if I have this pointing this way, the only thing I can think of doing is lining this up like this and doing a 180 flip.
What's up?
Oh, this is bad.
That looks terrible.
Because that was more than a 180.
Yeah.
So you think this looks better?
Yeah, I do.
I have a feeling if I look at it that the door sticks out in the corner. If you
Yeah, it does look a bit like that. Yeah.
If you look at the distance.
Yeah.
Maybe that is how I line this up. Actually, that doesn't look too bad. Now what I'm going to have to do is switch off the dampers and start moving this very slowly. Oh. I've run into that problem again where the ship doesn't want to move.
Did you ask it nicely?
Can you please move?
No.
No, it does not wish to move. I'm firing thrusters to move up and it's just stuck. Oh, not
Look
again.
at the front now, Ace. Where the old airlock was.
If someone can come and move this ship so I can get back in it.
Oh, that problem.
Yeah. That problem.
You
Oh, that's
are
nice.
docking or?
Yep, I'm trying to dock it. I've lost the ship as well.
Where's the ship?
Here it is.
Oh, there.
Yeah, so I want to, but I can't move it. It's just stopped moving.
Why are we still losing blocks on the ramp? Okay.
This is also very, very difficult to fly in and out of. Can you move it? Oh, you can move it. Can you move it up and down? No, I'll take that as a no. You've got forward and back. Left and right. Have you got up and down? No. Yes? Did you have... You haven't got up, but you might have down.
But is it just because it's too heavy?
No, this
It
is...
only has it only has two baby thrusters.
Oh, do you think it's
pointing
too
downwards.
heavy for that? No, it just will not move. Like, you would expect that to at least start moving. That's just, it just won't do it. It does this every now and then. So, I think it was a few weeks ago I lost forward and backwards on it. For some reason. You know what, I might need to request that you open up the blast door. And I'll have to fly this in and out of that. Oh, it's open. Yeah, I think that might be the better option, because this is very difficult to line up. So I'm just going to try and...
Try going up now.
Oh,
Yeah, it's literally thrust. It only has to... Wait. I need to fix your other way. Downwards thrust.
All right. I'll wait. Are you sure? Because we've had this problem with forward and backwards
Yeah,
before. Where
no,
won't go
it is
backwards
literally... So,
or forwards.
you should have double thrusts.
All right. I'm unfortunately, Search Path, though this docking idea was really nice, it's impossible.
No, it isn't. You have a back camera. Exactly for that.
I have a camera?
Yeah.
Oh, hello. Well, if I knew that...
You'd be competent.
Yes. That's the wrong button. I did not know I had a back camera. Now the question is where is the... In relation to the camera, where is the...
Directly under the camera.
Directly under it. Okay, great. Yeah, I don't even use reversing cameras in cars. But then, you know, I have
you
a
know
neck.
that since
I
last
have
year.
a neck, though.
Since last year, they are. They have to have reversing cameras these days.
Do they?
Yeah.
Depends on the country, I suppose.
Bad. That is so bad.
That looks better.
Mm-hmm. I thought so.
Oh, that's pocked. Okay, well, that's just made things so much easier. How do I get out of this camera? There we go. Right, show only inventories of current ship. Okay.
That might even make it look better. What do you think, Sauce?
Yeah.
Cargo. Not cargo, what are they?
Yeah, that makes it better.
Walls? Container.
That's a really lovely door.
I wonder.
I'm going to ask, why do I have 2 thrusters in my cargo? Like actual thrusters.
No way.
There's reasons, that's why.
The angle is wrong on the ship.
Oh.
Right, let's see.
Because I
if
could have
can,
put braking thrust, retractable braking thrusters on the front.
now, if I knew that was a thing, I would have been so much better to. Right, this is how easy it is to collect ice, as I mentioned before. There we go, we're done. And now apparently, because we have reversing thrusters, I can just reverse the ship. No, not reverse. Well, yes, reverse the ship, but I'll find the blasted. There it is.
Yeah, sorry, we're on blackout up, so.
Yeah, everything is very dark. I'm working on it. That wasn't me. I'm fairly sure that wasn't me. No, go the other way.
That was the blast door closing.
Okay. As long as it wasn't me. Right, now I can line this up. This camera is also upside down. I see. So left is right, right, up is down is up, left is right. At least back is back. Right, we'll just clonk into that again.
We can't close, Ace.
Hmm?
We can only close to this side.
Oh. I could have
Locked.
a supporting beam in the middle, I suppose.
Double check, make sure
But that
everything's
means we
taken.
only have a 2-block window.
Ooh, it isn't taking the iron. Why is it not taking the iron? Go away, iron. No, not into the... Interesting. Oh, is it because...
Wait.
Could have done this.
can someone just check something for me, please?
Mm-hmm.
Am I shaking the ship apart?
Yeah. Get out.
I'm...
There.
What just happened?
You decided to keep moving? I don't know.
I don't know what happened. Right, I'm going to grab some gold in case we need that.
I hate this sauce. This looks terrible. I'm sorry.
I think this is better.
Yeah.
There we go. And as easy as that, the gold is ours.
Check out the airlocks on the inside.
You gave them a suit.
Actually, how much what have I grabbed?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, reasonable amount of gold.
rating?
Is the front door closed?
Yep.
Okay. So I have to use this docking port.
Yeah, or you just fly to the back.
Yeah, I might do that. I think it's easier for me to do this than... Oh, slow down, slow down. There we go. Especially now that I know I have a reversing camera. So what's this about? You said reversing cameras are mandatory in... As of when? This year?
No, I believe last year. Probably not in Britain.
No,
Because it's probably
definitely
an
not here.
EU rule.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely
smart.
not here.
Smart
But-
country rules.
Smart country rules, because these days you can get a fine of not cleaning your camera in the winter.
That's just stupid. Just look out your rear view.
Yeah, but that's
Winter.
the thing. A lot of people are because people are so used to the rear view, the back, the rear view camera.
Right.
They're not watching the the mirrors anymore.
Oh, that's stupid.
I mean,
So you have to de-ice all your windows in the winter. You have to clean your car from snow officially.
We have to do. That's the same in this country. The law is
But
that
you
as well.
also have to clean your license plate,
That's
yeah.
the law in
You
this
have
country
to-
too.
and you have to clean the back camera.
Yeah, see, we don't have the only difference there is we don't have the back camera rule. But
I mean,
apart
to
from
be
that,
fair-
all the rest we have to do.
it is another piece of safety equipment.
Yeah.
You don't need it.
No, but
No,
it's
but-
still part of a safety system.
Oh
Yeah,
no,
that's
I get
good
that it's part.
safety.
I get that it's part of a safety system, but you really don't need it. Unless you're driving like a big truck, you do not need a rear view camera. I've seen like,
even in a
little
big
Honda
truck, you don't need one.
I mean,
That's true.
when I was working cleaning cars and getting ready for sale, I got used to using, because they're all fancy new cars and they all had reversing cameras, and I got so used to them, and damn, I could park a lot faster with them.
I just don't use it.
I didn't to begin with either, because I don't trust them and so on, but yeah.
It's the same as your parking sensors and stuff. Officially, you have to keep them clean.
Oh
Because they're
yeah,
all
that's
part
not,
of the safety
yeah.
system of the new way of safety of cars. Well,
Yeah.
it's
I'm so-
not
I'm,
a lot.
I'm glad my car doesn't have any of that.
Adaptive cruise control, it's nice, and I really say it's nice to have, but it's a lot more unsafe with it.
I've never ever used cruise control in a car as well. I have
What?
cars. I've
That's
driven
just
cars that have cruise control. Never
wasting
used it.
fuel.
Yeah,
No,
I
I
use
just-
it.
I'm alright.
Wasting fuel. Using cruise control is so much more fuel efficient.
No,
Yeah.
I use my right foot.
Yeah, you're wasting fuel.
It's fine. I use my right foot. I want control over the car. I want entire control over the car.
Damn, you just sounded so American right there.
What? That's not American to want.
Here, I'll just waste all the fuel I can.
No, I'm not. I want entire control of my car.
Through the environment. Well, you have control with cruise control.
No, I want control with my foot.
Yeah, you always keep the foot in the pedal.
Oh, you'd be surprised how people use cruise control here.
Well, I mean, but then that's just terrible drivers.
Oh,
That-
yeah. But
That's
no,
not good.
I'll be honest, I do not particularly, and I know it's a really good safety feature, and I will not disagree with that. I do not particularly like traction control. I'm just not no, I have it in my car, and that's perhaps the only thing. Mind you, I have a very basic traction control because it's an old car. I have, and I don't particularly like ABS either. That being said, I think there's a difference between how people drive now and used to drive in terms of, one, the cars are a lot heavier and there's a lot more electronics in the system, and it's all, you know, like brake by wire and all of that kind of stuff.
Not that much heavier.
They are lots heavier. Cars
I
are a
drive
lot
a-
heavier than they used to be.
I drive a 1.2 ton Fiesta, and I used to drive in 99.
Well,
I used to drive a 1.1 ton of
Oh no, I mean,
Mondeo.
yeah, but there's a different. Yeah, okay, but
And there
there's
comes my
your comparison.
2.6 tons Seat.
There's your comparison. You said a 1.1 ton Mondeo to a
Yeah,
1.2 ton Fiesta.
The most common type of car in Denmark, at least, would be your typical hatchback between 1 ton and 1.5 tons.
No, but what you're saying is you've just compared a Super Mini to a family
That's
car.
You call 1.2 tons a super mini?
No, the
Okay.
the class of car. So a Ford Fiesta.
A hatchback.
Yeah, hatchback, but Super Mini hatchback as opposed to a family hatchback, which is like a Focus or a Golf or something.
A Focus is barely any bigger than a Fiesta.
Yeah, I don't think he knows the cars.
I did own a Focus before, and I would like a Focus. It's mostly in the trunk that it lost the space, and a tiny bit on the passenger leg space. But the green tax was significantly higher on the Focus, so I went with the Fiesta.
Which is understandable. I mean, I like Fiestas. I would have bought a Fiesta. But then that being said, I guess... What year was yours again?
2009.
Yeah, my Ford Focus is a lot bigger than that Ford Fiesta.
Even the modern Ford Focus, they aren't that much bigger. They're a little
No, well,
chunkier.
I will say the Mark IIIs, the Mark III Ford Focus is smaller than the Mark II. In terms of interior room or whatever.
Mark III. That's
like 2000
many years ago.
Yeah, so now, well, no, now we just have a Mark IV.
But what? My
What you fancy, Hayes?
last Focus was a Mark V, and
We
that was
have,
from like 2004.
We have Clang Cola,
no, that's
or
a
we have
Mark
Cosmic
II.
Coffee.
Oh, I think our marks are different.
Yeah, maybe. It looks very fancy, but I just have a problem. This
Yeah.
this place is not airtight.
No.
Right.
Why is this not airtight?
I'm
I
done
don't
with
know.
mining for now. Let's go have a look at what they are doing. So,
I think maybe
Grabbed a
these
bunch of
rounded
ice and
corners
coal.
are messing up the airtightness.
let's go find out what these lot are doing. I'm coming round the corner. What do we have? Ooh, fancy airlock. Oh, this is a really nice airlock. Very nice.
Airtight, fully sealed.
It
Around
says so, but it's not pumping air in here.
Are we out of oxygen?
I've
doubt it.
just topped up ice, so surely we cannot be.
Yeah.
We're not out of oxygen. But we have...
No, no leaks. This is airtight. This place is airtight.
It says that, yes, but it's refusing to pump air in.
Yeah, okay,
What if we
let's
switch
fix
it on and
that
off
for
again?
now.
I'll try that.
I'll try it. I'll switch it off and
Oh.
back on.
The vents out here also aren't pumping.
Okay, I have a silly question. Is this conveyed up properly?
Yes.
Okay, that's it. That was the end of the question.
Definitely. I mean, there's also a vent back here. Oh, now they're pumping. What did you do?
There we go. I switched one off and one back on, but that might not have been me. I just switched this one off and back on and then waited a few seconds.
Excellent.
It's step one of when things go wrong is have you tried turning it off and back on again?
Well, why did you remove the bar, Scott?
Hmm?
Why did you remove the bar?
I didn't remove
This
it.
is nice.
Oh. Yeah, I put a bit of work into these airlocks, and
Oh,
we
these look excellent.
didn't really like how the connection looked, so I found these spiffy angle doors.
The angle doors really look nice from the outside.
Yeah, and then I got put in, as you can see, a little locker. Sadly, the helmets
Yes.
clip into the door, but oh well.
It's good enough. Now the question is how do we do this? What do we do with this front bit? Okay. So he's putting a bar. So what I was thinking, Hayes, is what if it started from here? So we put some doors in here to open up and close and push this back. Push this back, open this up a little bit. So you've just got a little bit more room.
Can do that, yeah.
Yep, and then that way, yeah, I think it would work really nicely. We could put double. I'm gonna just look at some doors. What doors do we have? So we've got these fancy doors. We've got these doors, but do we have really large double doors, like that size, but glass or something? I'm going to assume not. Yeah, I'm going to assume we do not have that.
Gates, I'm only finding big glassless things.
You have the enclosed passage door extension, but they don't open at the same time.
Oh yes, I remember those. Okay, instead of that, then what if we put doors like this,
Just
two
those
sets of
like-
double doors like that, and then on the either side we put like glass or something. There. Oh no, this looks like a garage.
Yeah, that's horrible.
Yeah. Yeah, let's not put that in.
Then take it out.
Right. The other
Oh.
thing that
That was.
there's one more thing that needs to be
I
done. I think.
removed the chair, a bank stuff thingy there. Why? Because the block here is gone.
No, I have to put some
Right,
stuff back
and the
in.
last thing that I need to check for this episode is going to be, I really want a different way for people to go. I don't want them to get into the living quarters by the bottom level here, by having to go
Oh.
through this industrial area. That needs to change somehow. We've got the
there's
viewing
main-
platform.
But that's the main corridor up top.
Yeah, so we have the main corridor up the top, but like this bit's here, I was thinking, what if we had something that went off to the side? So you know how you've got the viewing platforms up there? What if we had something going off to the left and right? I'm just looking through here. This looks like an area we could bust through.
That will not work.
Oh, shan't it? Oh, you're thinking of social path. Well, with that, I'm going to end this video, so thank you very much for watching. Please remember to click on the like button if you like this video, subscribe to the channel for a few more videos of Space Engineers. Leave a comment in the comments box below letting us know what you think, any suggestions you might have. If you can do so, please do consider supporting me on Patreon, link in the description box below, as are links to my social media and Discord server. We are planning, potentially, another multiplayer series to go between this and possibly Space Engineers 2 when Space Engineers 2 multiplayer works, and if it works really nicely for us. So we are planning something in between. Maybe, might not happen, but might happen. And of course there is still Starship Simulator, of which we will be making another video probably in April, once a whole bunch of new features are in, to see how that is going. But for now, that is all from me, Sociopath and Hayes, and we shall see you next time in Space Engineers.